Good morning. This is Tracy with Totally Trace, and I am here. I'm going to make a card with you this morning. I am using the Lovely Arrangements bundle and the Lovely Blossoms paper, and I'll be using the dots from that suite probably as well. So thanks for joining me this morning, whether you're here with me live or you're catching the replay. I always appreciate you tuning in with me and hopefully being inspired and making your own version. If you are here, put something in the comments. Let me know you're here. Let me know if you have this suite. Let me know where you're from. I would love to hear from you. All right, so today, let me show you. So oh brother, I'm dropping things. In this suite, and I wish I could show you, but my paper is running low. I've got more on the way that I'm hoping will be delivered today, if not on Saturday. But this suite has this beautiful paper. Again, I don't have it all. But then one of the sheets is just a bunch of printed images. So here are some of them. And then I just have some cards. So this was on that sheet. So it's a 12 by 12 sheet that has nothing but printed images. Here's one. And while cutting them up for other cards, I was left with this, and I thought these coordinate very nicely. So I'm going to try and make a card with those today. So let me get all this out of the way. And then I thought, what am I going to do with a bunch of squares? So I hope that you use your catalogs as inspiration, because every catalog for, gosh, I don't know, at least a year, maybe 2 years now, has a template page. And so I'm actually in an older one because I was like, surely they have one with squares, and it took me a minute to find one. So this is from September to December of last year. And I found this one and this one. So I'm going to just kind of play around and see if I can use my squares to make a card with that template. So let's see. I see some comments coming through on my phone, but for some reason they're not showing up on my computer. So give me just a second, because I really do want to hear from you. There we go. Okay. Oh, good morning, Margot. Oh, from California. So at least 3 hours behind me, so it's early for you. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut. So I really do have these squares. And while I'm here, I'm going to find out how big they are. So 2 by 2, okay. On Wednesday of next week, I am going to be live doing a class using this suite. And I'll show you those cards in a little bit. So I would love for you to join me. That's at 5:30 Eastern time. All right, so I cut those, and then I have pulled out a couple things. So I pulled out a Secret Sea card base. So this is 8.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 4 1/4, just because it's my favorite color and it coordinates. I mean, look how, yeah, I just really might do that. The other one I kind of liked. I've never made a card where it's stacked like that. Sorry, I'm trying to get some light on there. There we go. Maybe now it's a little bit easier to see. I've never done one like that, but I would need a 5th one. So I could use the back of this piece, because it looks like, oh yeah, that's 2 inches. So that will be a possibility, but we'll see how it goes. I love using embossing folders because it's an easy way to add texture. So I have, part of this suite is the Lovely Stripes embossing folder. And I did emboss a paper already with that. There is a little secret though when you're using this. So because it's a 3D embossing folder and it really does these stripes, it shrinks your paper. So normally I would cut this to 5 1/4 by 4 and emboss it, but I cut it, I still kept 4 because it's not shrinking it this way, but I actually did 5 5/8. Nope, 5 3/8. So I just went 1/8 of an inch bigger, just because it'll shrink it down. So I want to see how this looks. Okay, I'm thinking I like that. And if you are a follower of mine, you know that that never happens. I sit and I play and I play and I move things around, but that might be working out. All right, so I'm going to go to my stamp set. Wow, this might be a short live this morning. I'm trying to see. I feel like comments aren't coming up. So if you are commenting, I am sorry, and I will make sure that I come back and follow through with it. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I'm not missing any. All right, so this is the Lovely Arrangements bundle. I love all the sentiments. I love the fonts with it. And then, of course, it has some labels, too, in the bundle. So you've got this one, super tiny. And then you've got this one, which is bigger. And I've got a bunch of these pre-cut, so I just want to look at size. And that's probably strange to you that I go by size instead of the sentiment that I want. Hi, Linda. Hi, Cindy. Linda, while I have you here, I just want to say I appreciate you so much. You're always sharing my posts, and I love that. So thank you for doing that. All right, and Cindy, I think you're part of the class that I'm doing on Wednesday. I'm pretty sure I sent a kit to you. All right, I like that size. I'll get back on track here. And I'm going to do Hello Friends. I like using Hello Friend just because I can then use that for any occasion, right? Inside, I can write a birthday message. I can write a thank you message. I can do anything. Valentine's Day. All right. And again, I'm going to pull out my Secret C. Yes, I am loving this. This is why it's important to use those templates in there. I haven't used this one before, and I can't, I'm shocking myself at how quickly and easily that came together. I pulled out ribbon, but I don't know if it's going to need it, but all of you last week commented on how this ribbon made a bow, because it does make bows very nicely. It's very pliable. And then, of course, the sheerness of it, too, helps. See, without much work, that it does really make a nice bow. I don't know. We'll see if that makes it on there or not. And then, of course, I have those dots. Oh, I put them underneath my dies here. So I'll probably use the Secret C or the white dots on it. I don't know, guys. I really think I like the simplicity of it. I don't think I'm going to put the ribbon on there. Okay, I'm ready to glue. And then, of course, on the inside, we'll do something too. Since I am using such a dark base, we need to make sure that we have a white insert so you can actually write a message. So Linda says, I mainly share so I can go back and watch again. I so enjoy your videos. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you do. Yeah, that's a good idea. That way they're always there for you, because I know I watch something and then I can never find it again. Okay. Get all these glued down. So all month long, I am featuring this suite. I like to do that because then, similar to what Linda's saying, you've got lots of options, lots of inspiration, lots of ideas. Right? There's nothing worse than, because it's happened to all of us, or I would think so. It's definitely happened to me a lot, where I have bought a suite and then I end up not using it because I don't have ideas, or I make 1 or 2 cards, and then that's not very cost effective. So my goal is to give you lots of ideas. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna pop up the sentiment. I bet some Secret Sea twine would look really good with this. To put that right behind. Okay, and let's see. Oh, you know what? I don't think I like the Secret Sea dots with it. I feel they almost look black. The green does look nice. I think I'm gonna stick with the white though. I really like a white one on that dark. And then white on white. All right, let me get a piece to put on the inside. Just gonna pull out, get out of my scrap drawer. Let's see, that is 4 3/4. So I'll go 3 1/2. And how I got that measurement is I'm going down 1/4 inch at a time from 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. Hopefully that made sense. Okay, so then that will go in there. And how about we stamp a flower in there? Why not? I'll use the little one. I don't know, should I put another one? I think I'm gonna leave it like that. And then of course you could use a blending brush to add some, like some cloud cover. This one's already got a little bit of blue, just to add a little bit of color behind it, make that very subtle. Then we'll take some, let's see, did I grab crumb cake? Yes, I did. We'll just add some crumb cake in the middle. All optional, but it really is all those little tiny details that make a card. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for joining today. And we're just going to put that right in the center. And there's our card. So again, quick and easy card. And all I did was use one of the templates from the Stampin' Up! Catalog. Because remember, it's called an idea book is really what it's called. Again, Wednesday I'll be live again. I'm just trying to grab the cards. And I'll be doing a class using this same suite of products. You can still register for this class. We'll make 5 cards. You'll get a kit that has everything you need except for the stamps and ink. So you'll get all the designer series paper, all the cardstock will be cut and prepped for you. You'll get 16 of the dots to make the cards, and then also 2 feet of the cloud cover ribbon. So I hope that you will join me for that. If that's something that you are, if you want the kit yourself, it's in the comments below. And if you already ordered it, thank you so much. And you will have it in plenty of time for Wednesday's class. And if you haven't, don't worry. You can catch the replay and follow along with me. And I send a PDF tutorial with you. So thanks for joining me. And I hope I will see you on Wednesday. Have a great weekend.